What's good, YouTube? My name is Silva and welcome to episode 7 of my Dark Matter Camo guide for Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Man, I thought it was centered. This episode is on submachine guns. And if anything throughout this video helps you out in any way, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share this video with any friends that might need help. The goal of this Dark Matter Camo guide is to help out as many of you as I can. And all the love you guys give these videos really help with that too. And with that being said, let's get into it. Now, SMGs as a whole, very fun. There are definitely some submachine guns that are more fun than others, but the ones that are fun are really fun. Let's quickly go over each of them to show you what I mean. Starting off with the C9, the first sub, and it's a very fun sub. You're gonna see on some of my submachine guns that I actually run the long barrel instead of the reinforced or the gain twist barrel. Submachine guns don't have that much range, so maximizing the range like the long barrel does here, giving the C9 a max damage range of 17.3 meters, 4 meters more than what it normally is, really goes a long way, basically making the C9 and other SMGs a one-shot kill from longer ranges. Make up for that bullet velocity loss though, we do put overpressured on, so it works out. But back to the C9, very fun gun, very straightforward gun. I had no issues with it whatsoever. The KSV is something similar, another very fun SMG. As you can see, I have an optic for the KSV. Some SMGs you'll need optics for, some SMGs you won't. I mean, you might not even need one for the KSV. It's really just a preference on if you like the iron sights or not. The KSVs aren't bad. I just found myself more successful headshot wise with the Kepler Microflex here. But again, no problems here regarding the KSV, another very fun gun. Moving on to the Tonto. Now the Tonto is pretty much a one-shot headshot from any distance, which is cool. I used an iron sight, but I would actually recommend you using any scope you would like for it. Since it's a one-shot headshot from all ranges, I put the gain twist barrel on to keep the bullet velocity up, and then I actually added recoil springs because this thing actually needed a little bit more recoil control just to make sure I was hitting those headshots. Then we have the PP 919. This gun is so good, you only need 5 attachments for it. If you want, you can put a fast mag on instead of an extended mag for better handling and mobility all around. But regardless, this thing was a dream to use. It was actually my favorite SMG. So since you'd only need 5 attachments, you can put on Tactical Expert, for example, or even Perk Read, whichever one you're feeling. I'm gonna keep Gunfighter on though, just for the sake of showing you fast mag. But I mean, come on, these iron sights, very nice. Then it's on to the compact. From the best SMG to the worst SMG. A lot of people I know did not have a fun time with the compact. The only SMG that will give you a hard time, I promise. The main thing being that it's a 2-shot headshot in hardcore no matter what. And from outside, its maximum damage range of 13.7 meters, it's actually a 3-shot headshot in hardcore. Now do you get why people found it annoying? As you can see, I have the Jason Armory 2X on it. This was actually a scope that some people were using. I wasn't using it personally, but friends of mine were on submachine guns to be as precise as they possibly can for headshots. So what you can do with the compact and the 2X, I would burst fire the compact from further ranges, maximize your headshots. Just not a fun gun, but it's okay because the other ones are. There's always got to be that one bad apple, which finally leaves us with the SOG. As this video is out during season 1, after season 1 reloaded, this is the newest SMG in the game, and they really added another fun one. No issues with this one. Rounding off a pretty good group of SMGs. So what game modes do we play with these SMGs? We play Hardcore Nuketown or Hardcore Face-Off Mosh Pit. At this time of the video being out, Bracket has been added into the Mosh Pit rotation. It's not a bad map. Any single maps like Bracket 24/7, Stakeout 24/7 definitely take advantage of when they're live. If they're a small map, SMGs will go crazy in these modes, especially on Stakeout, of course. The main focus here, Nuketown and Hardcore Face-Off Mosh Pit, because these modes are always gonna be here, as I'm now gonna show you how I play these modes with submachine guns, starting on Nuketown. So when it comes to submachine guns, you want to be aggressive, you want to be in their face, but what you also want to do is try and shoot as many people in the back as possible, or the back of the head in this case for headshots. So what I usually did for SMGs is I tried my best to get into the other team's spawn house and become an absolute nuisance to them, just being the most annoying person they're gonna deal with today. You want to rat around the house, constantly repositioning so they have no idea where you're at. Just being really annoying, shooting people in the back of the head as they're trying to leave their spawn. What I like to do too is I like to go on top of here as they're going out to B. You can get some headshots. They'll be running into mid towards the Jeep. You can get free headshots on people here. And then what you could do too is just straight up get people coming off a spawn and then backing up, maybe playing outside of the front of the house. Just be annoying, be a rat. The same thing applies with the other house too, of course. Shoot them off a spawn, ratting out, and repositioning literally anywhere and everywhere, even in the bedroom and on top on this side, watching people go towards B, towards the Jeep. You could even get a free kill in the garage and then reposition, or get a free kill, shoot someone coming out of spawn. Just maximum annoyance. If you're struggling to get into their house, try and throw smoke down. Work your way into the house. They'll have a hard time seeing you and you're good. Which sums up how I play Nuketown. Now on to Warhead. Warhead is a one-sided map. Why? Because of this thing right here. The garage roof. Everybody loves to go on top of here and just watch over literally everything. From the left side of the map going towards the yellow bomb, you have a perfect view of the top floor of the middle house. You can look at the bus, underneath the bus on the right side. This is heaven for a lot of players. However, not ideal for SMGs, so you're not going to be here. But you want to spawn here so you don't have to deal with these people. Now, how are we going to go about it? Remember the smoke on Nuketown? We're going to basically try and do the same thing here. You're going to smoke out and just try and get into their garage, getting the people that are heading the roof, and then you want to go wrap around and clear the rest of the C spawns, hoping they result in a flip. And then once you capture C, you kind of want to do the same thing to get into A spawn, but we're not going to flip the spawns. We're going to let them have A. What I like to do is I like to throw a smoke close to the under of the bus, and I like to slide on through. When the enemy team has A, they spawn in the garage over here, and a little bit more forward up here, and actually outside here too, of course. If I were to be right here, they actually can't spawn here, which is okay because they'll be spawning here and over here, where you can quickly just slide in, get a couple free kills literally as they come out of spawn. You can quickly wrap out front here, getting anyone that's on this box heady, and woohoo, you're spawn trapping them. And then finally, stakeout. SMG's promised land. You can pretty much do anything you want on stakeout for headshots. What I did that was most effective in most areas where I knew I could catch players sprinting, I would be ADS walking, aiming at head level, and I'm definitely good for a few headshots this way. Once I get towards their spawn, you can slide out and you're definitely good for a couple freebies, aiming at head level, catching people off spawn. This works both ways, of course. Now the second thing I did that was very effective was I would run down mid into their spawn, and the first place I would go would be their kitchen. Again, this works both ways. Looking at their kitchen, because people are going to be on each side of the map, shooting from hallway to hallway. You just come through, bonk them in the head, and then rush the bedroom, shooting people in the back of the head off spawn. Once you get all your headshots, it is now time for the special challenge. The special challenges for the most part were very straightforward. You will see what I mean. Like with the C9. For Heat Wave, you need 30 kills shortly after sprinting. They just come naturally. Very easy, very simple. And then for Panther, you need 50 eliminations with a suppressor, which is what I already put on, showing you that you can complete both of these at the same time. For the KSV, we have Kakapo, which is get 2 kills without reloading 10 times, and Throwback, which is get 50 kills while moving. For kills without reloading, I'm pretty sure if you just never hit the reload button, even if you die, the challenge still tracks. What you can also do is put on the biggest magazine just in case, and as long as you do not stand still while you're shooting someone, you should be able to complete both of these challenges once again at the same time. Something you love to see. The Tonto is the same thing. You once again need 50 kills while moving, but instead for Go Bananas, you need a kill without taking damage 30 times. Since we're playing hardcore, whoever wins the gunfight usually doesn't take any damage because you're usually taking 1 or 2 bullets to kill someone. And with the Tonto in this case, you only need 1. So this becomes a challenge you can complete naturally too, just by playing hardcore. And you'll be able to complete these two at the same time as long as you're not standing still. The PP special challenges are Radiant Bath, which is get 30 hipfire kills, and for Midnight Prawl, get 50 kills while the strategist combat specialty is active. To do that, you need to put all green perks on, and then you can add a steady aim laser to the PP for hipfire kills to make them that little bit easier too. Again, 2 special challenges that you can complete at the same time. Now for the Jackal, you need 30 kills shortly after sprinting. Once again, another challenge you can complete very quickly. And then for Dread, you need 30 point blank kills. There is another SMG that needs point blank kills, so I'm going to go more into this when we get there, which quickly moves on to the Compact. For Kingfisher, we need 30 hipfire kills, and then Blackthorn, we need 30 kills once again shortly after sprinting. Take off your optic and put on the steady aim laser, and that should help you with hipfire kills. Sounding like a broken record here, but again, you can complete these 2 challenges at the same time. It's straightforward stuff. And then finally, we have the SOG, the second SMG that also needs point blank kills. And then Solar Tide, which is 50 kills once again while moving. So for point blank kills, you can do one of 3 things on stakeout. The first method is just laying down at a doorway, either like this, or like this, or like this, or like this. waiting for someone to walk through, and then you just hit them real quick and it should count as a point blank. The second one is just sliding everywhere. Sliding everywhere, hoping you bump into someone. If you slide in and then react first, you should be good for some point blanks. Doing it this way, I'm providing you with multiple methods in case one doesn't work, or if one isn't helping that much, you can always go back to the other one. And then finally, the third method is again just running into their spawn, and if you see someone again at the kitchen, you could just quickly go up behind them. It's a point blank, and then you could probably catch the spawners going up right behind them and getting more point blanks. That right there are the three methods I used to get point blanks, and they worked for both the Jackal and the Sog. And then finally, once you're all done with the special challenges, it is now time for the mastery challenges: Gold, Diamond, Dark Spine, and Dark Matter. If you've watched one of my older episodes, you'll see that I pair Gold and Dark Spine together because they both need multi-kills, Gold needing double kills and Dark Spine needing triple kills. And then I pair Diamond and Dark Matter because Diamond and Dark Matter need kill streaks, Diamond needing 3 and Dark Matter needing 5. I pair them because you pretty much do the same thing for each in the pair. So for Gold and Dark Spine, just try your best to get into a stakeout game, which honestly shouldn't be hard, but the game makes it hard when you need a stakeout. It's so annoying. And once you're on the map, you're bound to get double kills, triple kills, even mega kills. The chances will come and you will seize them 100%. SMGs, especially on stakeout, are the easiest category to get multi-kills with. I promise you this challenge is definitely something you'll complete very quickly, especially if you played how I showed you in the beginning. And then for Diamond and Dark Matter, we definitely want to play the opposite of how we would for Gold and Dark Spine. We want to play slower, more passive, and more methodical. If you're struggling to get kill streaks with SMGs, just take your time, get one kill at a time, focus on getting the easier kills, and you'll be set. Patience is a virtue when it comes to Diamond and Dark Matter, as patience will bring you into the Dark Matter Club. That's going to do it for this episode of the Dark Matter Camo Guide. SMGs overall were a great time. Didn't really cause me that many problems, as I hope they don't cause you any problems as well. If I helped you out in any way, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and share this video with your friends or anyone you know who may need some help, because that's the goal here, helping as many of you out as I possibly can. My name is Silva. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.